Hey everyone, it's Tom here from Tech Nexus, and thanks for joining me on today's video. So today we're going to finish off our piping in area 3. So you can see here in my Navisworks model we've got the equipment laid out already. This is just part of the model that we are going to update later. So for now, just as our preliminary design, we've decided to locate the pump here, this reboiler here. I don't have a structure for it yet, but that's something I'll look at. So just jumping into plant, into the p&id, there's my exchanger, so with the line coming in and the line coming out, and we've also got a line coming out of the reboiler into the pump and then back out again. So looking at the model, I've already set it all up. So we've got the line coming back out from the area 2 tanks over to area 3, but really for today I just want to export or run this line that's coming out of the reboiler into the pump. So it's line number 1013. So I know it's coming from over here, this back end of the exchanger into the suction line, and again it was line number 1013. So we look for it in our p&id line list, right click on it, place the item. So I'm going to go from node. So we've already got an issue there. So it's highlighted to me that this nozzle is not the right rating or size or spec. So if I edit this nozzle, if I jump into the equipment model, so it looks like I've marked it as a CS1 300, so I need to change it to a 150, and also the p&id needs to be a 4-inch 150 suction line as well. So same thing, edit the pump, make it a 4-inch instead of a 6, and then the discharge line is going to be an 80mm 150. So you can see that plant is going to highlight it. You just have to make sure that you read the error messages, otherwise you're not going to get an understanding of what is happening. So we can just reload that model now. Now let's try that again. So place item, node, works fine, to node. So we can run it underneath if we really wanted to, but that's probably not going to be the best option. That's not really the best option either. So there's a couple things I'm going to do here. So I kind of like that one, but instead of having the line come this way, I'm going to shrink this back over here. I'm going to rotate this back this way, and then we're going to see how we look. Next. Okay, that's a little bit better, but again, I've got the option to just manipulate that around a little bit. I'm foreseeing that I'm going to build up a structure around here with a bit of a catwalk, so then that way I can try and avoid a few things. And then for now, I'm just going to leave this here, and then we're going to place this valve in the right similar position, so somewhere where we think it's going to be. Then we can change that over to a flanged valve as well. I'm just going to move this down a little bit. Okay, so then with the next line, with the discharge line, we're going to do line number 1014. So same thing, pick the line, place item. And I know for this one, I'm just going to go straight up. Come over here and then go back this way. And like I did before, I can pick the line, look for the little glyph that talks about changing the pipe elevation, and I know the bottom of the pipe is 5150 because we're going to put a shoe or a guide on it. And part of that is a check valve. Sits in the vertical, and then again, same thing, I can substitute it for a flanged item, and there we go. So for the time being, that's my design intent. And then we can close off the p&id, and then I can open up the overall master file. and then I can just xref in a new piping file. Okay, so now we've got our new lines in there, so coming up and over, and we'll do the same with the O2. And there we're starting to slowly build up our idea of this little plant project. So if I go back into Navisworks, I can see that I've got that overall master DWG. So what I'm going to do is save this as it sits. Then I'm going to close Plant 3D once it's finished saving. And then inside Navisworks, what we're going to do is basically just reload that file. So I can come up here, click on home, and then refresh. And there we have it. So there's our new pipeline. There it is coming up. So suction and discharge. And then we can walk around it. We can interrogate it in Navisworks here. Walk around, do whatever we have to do. So short and sweet for today. So for area 3, it's made a start. Keep an eye out for tomorrow's video where we will have a play with the orthos, and then we'll also have a run through Navisworks in regards to a bit of clashing. And then finally on Friday for the end of the week, we're going to update our Navisworks model and then do another bit of a drive-by and see how our model is look. So again, thanks for watching, everyone. Thumbs up if you liked it, thumbs down if you didn't. Please subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you on tomorrow's video. Thanks.